I cut off you. Stop? Yeah. Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Israel. I.S.U.P.K, Israelite School of This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Jamaica. Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, Jamaica. I want to say Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai Barakatam to my brothers, Yahweh Shamar Ilatan, Yahweh Shamar Ilatan Basham Yahweh Shai to my sisters. I.S.U.P.K began at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I.S.U.P.K is run by Commanding General YAHANNA, the only man with the rank and the authority at this time to be our leader. I.S.U.P.K began at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Did I say that? I saw an interview with General Mahayman. So they're trying to buy the 1 West building. You know, I thought we were at New York. I thought that was the building, the original 1 West building. But yeah, that would be good to own the place that we originally started started to become a nation again. Don't you think? Yeah, man, that would be good. All right, what we're looking at today now, we're starting at until Officer Kaya gets here. Look at the parable of the sower. Now, you're in the truth. You know, one thing about being in the truth, you know, the test that you must get comes in such a way sometimes that makes you wonder. Because you must be tested, you know. Atrocities must come your way. Sometimes it comes your way in the form of you are being wrongfully accused of something. As a matter of fact, the word atrocity, what does it mean? Oh, guess I just see you do that before it's too late. Bring it across. Alright. You're probably going to reach. If you can't reach, you probably have to adjust. I'm going to go get this thing here on some blocks. Get it a little higher. Not right now anyway. Right, we say that atrocities will come. What atrocity means?
Atrocity, an extremely wicked or cruel act, typically one involving physical violence or injury.
Come again, huh?
An extremely wicked or cruel act,
an extremely wicked or cruel act. Go to Matthew 13, verse 1.
God.
Extremely wicked. Christ taught that in the parable of the sower, that when atrocities come, wow, Matthew 13. Matthew chapter 13, starting from 1.
Matthew
You remember when you were in growing up, what a teacher in church and school? The book of Saint Matthew, Saint Mark, you remember? And there is nothing in no book in the Bible named Saint Matthew. It's just Matthew. Alright, 13 and 1 says,
Matthew chapter 13, verse 1. Same day when Jesus out of the house and sat by the seaside, verse 2, and great multitude gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore.
Alright, so what happened here now? Jesus left in yard and he was sit down on the seaside. And people start gathering around to him to ask him questions. It's the same thing that is going to happen to you in the truth when the West start to crumble, church door close, and you become that standard that Israel is going to realize that it's you that need to gather around. Same thing going to happen again. Right. He leave his home and went to sit on the seaside. It says the same day when Jesus out of the house and sat by the seaside. And great multitude, continue.
And great multitude were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. Verse 3.
Alright, so this much people start gathering to him that he had to go up in the ship. You know, like your stage, people start to gather, so you elevate yourself physically. Today you would go on a stage. But he went into a ship so that he could stand in the ship and look down on the multitude. Continue.
Verse 3. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. Verse 4. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up.
So Christ was now giving the parable of the sower. So a sower went out to sow, and when he sowed, continue, some seeds.
And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Verse 5. Some fell upon stony places, which they sprung up because.
All right, so some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and take them up. Some fell on stony places where they had not much earth, or there's not much dirt amongst the stone, but it still sprung up. But they had no deepness of roots, no deepness of earth. Continue.
Verse 6. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away.
All right. 7.
Verse 7. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them.
All right. But
verse 8. But others fell into good ground, 60-fold, so 30-fold.
some Christ was speaking in parable. Now, when listening to this now, you're thinking, you're telling you about a farmer. Like a farmer just go out and throwing seeds, right? Read 10 says.
Verse 9.
Okay.
Verse 9. Who has ear to hear, let him hear. Verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? Verse
So
11.
the disciples said, Master, why in a way that they don't understand outright? What the word we would use today? Give me a word that we would use today. I had a friend that used to say, man, talk to me straight, man. You're talking giant up. But give me a word that we would use today to say the person, he said, what you have talk to me so in code. So basically that was what Christ was doing. Speaking in codes. And I don't mean Morse code or some of them. It's called parable. Alright, continue.
Verse 11. He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Verse 12. For whosoever has, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever has not, from him shall be taken away even that he has.
He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. So you in the truth is the way to decipher the code is given to you. It's not given to the people in the world. This is why you have never heard a Genesis breakdown the way you hear it in the truth. That explains what really happened. I don't give that code to decipher those parables to everybody. It is given to persons that have found themselves on the path, that path to eternal life, which you first trod through the I.S.U.P.K. Now this is why those schools that have broken off and believe that they can go on just for the sake of collecting some money in your pocket, you lead people to decipher the truth is not given to them. And one way to get the proper deciphering of codes